Hi guys, welcome back. We've got a lot to talk about today as the Season 4 Chinese test server went live, and a ton of upcoming content has already been leaked. We're looking at the new operator Nox and his abilities, hard mode for Zero Dam along with night mode, new gear, new weapons, a new vehicle, and much more. First things first, this test is under a non-disclosure agreement, so I'm limited in what I can show visually. That said, I'll still share all the key information you need to know. Let's kick things off with the new weapons. As teased in the promotional poster, we're getting the HK347, referred to as the K347 in-game. It looks like a solid rifle with a base price of over 150,000 technique alloys, 33 base damage, and a first damage range of 40 meters. Then there's the new crossbow, which comes with a hefty 75 base damage and a 65 meter first damage range. Finally, we're getting a double-barrel shotgun similar to PUBG's S686, and this update also introduces a new purple ammo type for shotguns that deals burning damage. Now let's talk about the new assault operator, Nox, and how his abilities work in-game. His first tactical ability is a rotating blade cruiser, a tracking gadget that follows enemies when thrown, explodes on impact, deals damage, slows them down, and applies a bleeding effect. I know that sounds a bit complicated, so here's a breakdown. The gadget can detect enemies up to 30 meters away. If no enemy is detected, it falls to the ground. If it does detect someone, it locks onto them and starts following, notifying you of a successful lock. The enemy can destroy it, but if they're too close when it detonates, it will still deal damage. The maximum damage is 50 HP, but the slow and bleed effects can be very disruptive. You only get one gadget at a time, and the cooldown is 50 seconds. His second tactical ability is a flashbang that detonates 1 second after impact and flashes anyone facing it. It has a 15-meter radius, and according to reports, it's currently very hard to avoid, even by turning your screen. If you get hit by it, your screen blacks out and your hearing is impaired. Unlike D-Wolf's triple blaster, it won't make you dizzy or slow your movement. Nox's ultimate, called Silent Attack, allows him to interfere with nearby enemies using sound waves. It significantly reduces the range of his movement noise and boosts his movement speed. On top of that, recon operators can't detect Nox's exact location. He leaves no trackable traces. Let's break down how this works against each recon operator. Luna's detection arrow doesn't detect Nox at all when his ultimate is active. Hackclaw can still see Nox's armor and helmet levels with her signal decoder, but it only shows the location where Nox activated his ultimate, not where he is now. The only counter to this is Hackclaw's data knife, which can deactivate his ultimate. Keep in mind, even Hackclaw's signal decoder doesn't work in warfare mode. It won't show his location when his ability is active. Of course, once his ultimate ends, he becomes detectable again. The ultimate lasts 30 seconds with a cooldown of 150 seconds. Nox's passive is pretty annoying. It increases the time it takes for you to use consumables if you were hit by him. Also, if he knocks you down, your teammates will take longer to revive you. In warfare mode, it also slows down your health regeneration. Keep in mind that all of this is based on the test version, so things could change before the official release. Still, I'd love to hear your thoughts on Nox. Now on to one of the biggest updates, night mode. At launch, Zero Dam and Trench Lines will feature night mode, with Layali Grove and other warfare maps getting it later. We're finally getting hard mode, but probably not for the maps you were expecting. Hard mode is coming specifically for the Zero Dam map alongside night mode, and it's intense. Unfortunately, due to NDA rules, I can't show footage, but let me tell you, without night vision, you can't see anything. You're basically forced to use night vision helmets. There are currently two types of night vision helmets, both level 5, gold quality. One has 20 durability and the other has 50, and both give a 10% hearing boost. Everyone will be running at least gold gear in this mode. Purple won't cut it. Your gear value needs to be at least 600,000 technique alloys to enter, plus there's an 80,000 entry fee. And that's not even the worst part, it's extremely hard to extract. There are only 3 extraction methods: bagless extraction, elevator extraction, and paid extraction. The elevator extraction is locked at the start. You need to wait around 10 to 15 minutes before you can use it, so teams can't just rush it and deny others a chance. The bagless extraction in the pipelines allows 3 people to leave, but you have to drop your bag. Because of this, many players will likely push the admin building to secure their elevator extraction slot, as only one team can leave through that, just like in current normal mode. For paid extraction, you'll need around 80,000 technique alloys, double the amount required in normal mode. Missions marked with a crown icon will now reward you with 80,000 alloys, which means more competition to complete them. If you don't complete one of those, you'll need to do multiple missions just to afford extraction. Every time you die in hard mode, you could lose gear worth over 1 million alloys, including the cost of ammo and consumables. I know players are already running million alloy kits in normal mode, but hard mode takes the risk and reward to a whole new level. That said, I know what many of you are thinking, but I have nothing new regarding an anti-cheat update today, as this test version only covers new content. Also, hard mode might not even make it to the global version. Night mode includes 3 difficulty levels: Night Before, Night Long, and All Night. All Night is the hard mode. Night Long is like the current normal mode, but with a higher gear value requirement of 187,500 instead of 112,500. Night Before appears to be the easy mode, but it's currently locked in the test version. I'll update you once we know more about it. Now let's move on to the remaining updates. I've already discussed Commander mode in a previous video, so I won't repeat that here, but we do have more details about Night mode on the Trench Lines map. You'll need to collect 500 points in Warfare to unlock night vision goggles, which has a battery limit, meaning there will be moments where you have to fight in the dark. I'm not sure how practical that mechanism would be, but things can be changed based on the feedbacks players provide in current test version. The new vehicle for the Warfare is called GTQ-35, and it has appeared to be a light tank model used in World War II. We'll share more info regarding that soon, as it is not yet accessible in test version. As for new items, we're getting one that's worth even more than the Heart of Africa. It's called ECMO, or Extracorporeal Membrane Oxygenation Unit. It's worth over 16 million technique alloys, but takes up a 3x3 slot, so Heart of Africa still holds the title of most valuable per slot item. We're also getting a new red 1-slot item called Diamond Caviar, worth around 1.3 million. Additionally, we're getting new ammo types: burning effect purple shotgun ammo, new arrows for the bow, and a 7.62x35mm ammo type for the K437. Also, we are getting new Mandelbrick skin for the M14 called Fatal Trigger. Lastly, let's talk about the new loot protection system in operations. If you get the kill or assist, you have immediate access to loot the body or crate when the kill message shows up. If you didn't contribute, you'll need to wait before you can loot it. However, your teammate can grant you permission to loot, or you can wait until they close the loot menu. This system will be enabled by default, but it can be turned off in settings. Also, a teaser for Operation Blackout has been posted. It might be similar to Operation Serpentine, so we have to wait a little longer for a confirmation. That's all for now, guys. If you found this helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. Until next time, take care and happy gaming.